Hello subscribers and non-subscribers, and welcome back to, this should be part 9 of Let's Play Stellaris, Ashes to Ashes. Wait, why do we have 3 factions? How the hell do we have 3? Oh, okay. Militarists. Okay, yep. That I can understand, game. That's mostly just because we have the strong trait, which increases militarist attraction.
System survey complete.
But that's a fairly small faction, is it? Yeah. Because it's not one of our Empire governing ethics. So that's understandable that it's not a particularly large thing.
Construction complete.
I could go ahead and add more things
System
there.
survey complete.
But let's just focus on getting these defensive platforms. You don't have any. It's going to take a while to get you up. Oh, and one of our scientists died. I'll put you in charge because you have bonuses to survey speed and anomaly research speed. Now I could go ahead and add more stuff to my fleet, and I probably will. But for now I want to go ahead and get these defensive platforms built up. Because these are things that don't generally change much. Now admittedly, some of these I think I will be getting rid of after the war. For example, this one over here, if I attack from the south, which I think I might attack from down here and push up. Rather than what I did in my test game, which is come from over here and go here. Because if I attack from here, I can get rid of this. Well, if I attack from here...
Construction complete.
I think here is probably easier. Okay, you guys only need one more, I think, right? One more? I'll find out soon enough. No, that doesn't seem right. No. That's 6. Now it's one more. God, these numbers are getting very weird. We're on like ridiculously massive Roman numeral numbers. There we go. Now you're maxed out there.
Construction complete.
Now I think 5k is generally going to be enough to deal with anything. Oops, and we've got issues with energy now. Or, well, we will. There we go. Now we're losing some energy. I want you to make sure you're a shift click.
We have mastered a new technology.
That'll help. This will also help. But, quick question. Volcanoes blocking anything I really want? Some energy there. Physics there, don't really care for. Food, don't really, yeah. Now, oh, that's 138 months. Screw that shit. That's way too freaking long. We'll research that later. Wait, do I have any... Okay, no. You're a starport. Oh no, you're an outpost, never mind. Ah, yes, I wanted to build trading hubs there. Let's go ahead and change the plans. Get the off-world trading company. That'll help us out with our energy credits as well.
System survey complete.
Okay. Now I want to go ahead and add in the point defense Corvettes. I think I do. Oh, that's you. I don't think I really need that many. Honestly, like just 10 or probably even 5 would cut it, but we'll go with 10, be on the safe side. Make sure that we do as much damage as we can to any incoming missiles. Slap a cruiser in. A couple more destroyers. Is the frigate still worth keeping around? Let's find out. Frigate is 204. You are, okay, you're the point of defense. You're the one I want. 203. Not really. The frigate isn't really worth keeping around for too much longer. Like, literally the next weapons upgrade, or even really just anything, even if it's something minor, will result in that being worthless. Okay, that's 15, 40, it's 12. You're the one I want. Yeah. Actually, honestly, even adding the Fleet Academy would result in my stuff being better.
System survey complete.
Change of order, actually. Get the minerals, or the energy credits first. That's gonna have minerals. I'm doing fine on food.
System survey complete. We have mastered a new technology.
And implant
Situation
malfunctions. I'm supposed to care why exactly? X-ray lasers given the choices. And yeah, let's get the plasma thrusters. Well, I've heard afterburners are actually pretty good, so I guess I can go ahead and use those. Who's technically the closest? You look like you are. So you come over here and you fix what somebody else somehow screwed up. Yep. Now the frigate is no longer worth keeping around. In terms of straight military power, our actual combat destroyers are now quite a bit better. So I think I'm going to go ahead and actually remove the frigate. Just get rid of it. I don't care to pay the maintenance cost for it anymore.
System survey complete.
I don't really want you to push up anymore because these guys are definitely expanding down. Yes, thanks for telling me that I can hire your guys, but I actually can't. As Fanatic Purifiers, the only thing I can do is call you Xeno Scum, so yeah. Turns out I can't actually do anything with you. Not sure if that same rule will apply if you decide to attack me. I'm not sure if I can bribe you with energy credits, minerals, or food to just go off and attack somebody else. I don't think I can. But I'll find out if they ever decide they want to attack me. Which I don't think they will. Because that's just asking for things to end badly for them.
We have mastered a new technology.
Wonderful. Afterburners. Let's go ahead and get better Corvette hulls, because we're still using Corvettes, somewhat surprisingly. And let's slap the afterburners on here. Except I can't actually afford to put afterburners on you. What about you? No. Wow, Jesus. We're really relying on that food, or that power from... Oh, yeah, well, it's 50 power. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. That is actually a sizable amount of power. Okay, but you can have it. Is it really worthwhile on you? I don't know, but yeah, screw it, we'll do it anyway. And I can put 2 on you. Is 2 actually better? Yes, it actually is, somewhat surprisingly. get those upgrades done.
Our ships have been upgraded.
So, in theory, our ships now have better evasion chance.
System survey complete.
Yeah, go and get the Corvettes done. Those won't take
Tile
long.
blocker cleared. Construction complete.
Pirates there. Go deal with them. Those are actually pretty sizable pirates. They got cruisers now. They're just called pirate cruisers because Paradox couldn't come up with a piratey name for cruisers.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Where are you going, out of curiosity? You are going to Beetlejuice. That means you need to get the hell out of Dodge.
Construction complete. Special product complete.
Okay. Now, you can stay here and go back to building mines.
Construction complete.
You can, I guess, head over there and build
survey
that.
complete. One
You're
of our
done.
mining stations is being lost.
Oh, we'll be fine.
One of our research stations is being
We'll be
lost.
fine.
One of our mining stations is being lost. One of our mining stations is being lost. Construction complete.
Are we faster than these pirates? 207. No, they are faster than us. How? Okay, double afterburners. Ion thrusters, same as me. Is it really the excess power? Because... yeah. They're really benefiting from that excess power, it seems. You don't have any. It's really your problem. We'll just have to catch them on the way home, I guess. Or between systems.
We have mastered a new technology.
Off-road trading, wonderful. Let's see. Yeah, let's get the growth speed. It'll be helpful. Okay. And you're the one I want to get an off-road trading company on you. Yeah, in theory these are only supposed to produce, I think it's 2 on their own, but they do appear to get stacks or bonuses from the
Hostile
modifiers.
Sea Fleet engaged.
Oh, we did manage to catch up to you right at the edge of the system. Wonderful. This will get our ship some XP, which is always nice. Oh wait, no, don't go home. Go and destroy that. And then you can go home. No! Damn it, game, why won't you let me shift-click orders like that? I want them to blow up the pirate base and then go home. But apparently shift-click doesn't work for that. Shift-click, for whatever reason, is set up to say, oh, you want them to go and blow that up and then head home? Okay, they're just gonna head straight home. I mean, seriously, game, it shouldn't matter that one order is an attack order and one is just a generic move order. But it seems that the game does think there's a difference between the two.
Xeno station engaged.
Excellent.
System survey complete.
Now go home. You guys are allowed to move, right? Yeah, okay. I think you guys just aren't moving around a whole lot anymore. You should, though, once I conquer somebody. Because somebody's gonna have to take those worlds. Okay, you're down to inferior. Wonderful. Let's go ahead and get the build orders done. You are going to be missing, I think, the cruiser, right? Yes, because I want the cruisers. But you are going to fill out the Corvettes and destroyers fairly quickly. And we're going to get the game up to 3 speed for now.
Construction complete. System survey complete. Construction complete.
You go there and rebuild that stuff.
System survey complete.
We'll be fine on the money game.
Construction complete.
We'll be perfectly fine on the money. I'm just waiting for stuff to get upgraded.
Construction complete.
Well, stuff to get built and stuff to get upgraded.
System survey complete.
I will probably want some anchorages, though.
We have
Don't really have anything better to do with the black hole system, so I'll have them build some anchorages. And it's a little weird that you're a large slot, not like the other torpedoes, which are all guided, or go into the guided slot. I'm not sure what the deal is here with proton launchers being considered a standard sort of weapon, rather than a unique thing. Also, okay, no, I think they always were primarily an anti-armor weapon rather than an anti-shield weapon. Given the choices, I think I'll just say screw it and say let's gamble and hope that somebody near me has access to this so that I can go and get it later. Now game, do you think I should equip X-ray lasers to anything? I'm going to take this as a no. Yes, that would seem to be a reasonable thing for me to take that as.
Construction complete.
I'll just assume you're not trying to lie to me, game. Okay, that'll finish off the destroyers.
System survey complete.
How much does it cost for a cruiser now? $645. Because we have a nice minus 30% to build costs. That is not taken into account in the ship designer. Because here it costs 922.
Construction complete. System survey complete.
Wait, why is it minus 30? You say it's because of the Empire. But I'm only seeing a minus 15 here. Okay, I must have something else that's affecting it because that doesn't make any sense. Let's go ahead and learn how to equip our ships with Durasteel.
Construction complete.
And let's just go ahead and save up to get that one cruiser that you need. So 1 month, and now you can get the missing cruiser. Though I am not a fan of you thinking you're missing some. And I'm not quite sure why you think you are. In fact, actually, change of plans. We're going to cancel that. I'm going to go into here. I'm going to remove all the cruisers. I'm going to go back into here. Okay, game, you're not building a cruiser there. You realize that, right? part of me there. There we go. I think that was an issue that Shadow Fighter Pro was telling me about. However, I think that's the first time I've actually experienced that issue. He says it normally happens with a load, but I haven't loaded the game since unlocking cruisers, so I think it can happen basically whenever the hell the game decides it wants to have stupid problems. Okay, anybody we know of that has the etheric gas? What the hell happened here? You do. You got a little bit up here. What the hell happened here? This was all connected. Are you in a war? No. Then how the hell did you lose this stuff right here? Well, I guess we'll find out later. When I go to war with you, and end up needing to fight something that's gonna wreck me. Because the only way you could have lost that is if you either dismantled the outpost yourself, which I don't think the AI would generally do. So I don't think that's the case. Or you lost it in a war. That would have somehow required you to destroy the outpost, which I don't actually think there's a casus belli for that. So, yes, I am 100% confused to how you lost that. I really am. But now there's a small little area of their space that I can technically enter if I had, say, jump drives.
Construction complete. Construction complete. System survey complete.
But yeah, so that's definitely a weird thing. I'm not quite sure what's going on there. But we'll be fine, I'm sure. I don't think anything bad will happen to us because of that. Definitely. What's our most expensive thing for energy credits? Ships or buildings? It's actually buildings right now. Oh yes, and that actually also does starbase upkeep. Hell yeah. Boom. That fixes our economy, basically.
Construction complete.
Did you seriously just frickin' do that, game? Did you seriously just fucking do that? They are the exact same class. Fucking A, like seriously? Okay, this is not something I generally do. But the game appears to be really wanting to piss me the fuck off right now by doing this. So, give me... I don't normally do this. I really don't. Outside of doing tests, I don't generally... Oh, damn it. Why did I screw up the command? Oh. Because I put instant built. It's supposed to be build. This is not something I generally do, but the game is pissing me off with this crap. Okay, now, merge you two together. You're gonna work, right, game? Yeah, yeah, you're working. Piece of crap. Oh, God. Yeah, I don't know why the game was having problems there. Those are the exact same ship class names. So you can't just mystically decide that they're two separate ship classes when they're clearly one. I know they're one because there's no difference in the spelling. If there was even a slight difference in the spelling, I could understand the game saying these are two different ship classes, but they're the exact same frickin' names. So there was no reason for it to be thinking there are two different ones. But it did, so yeah. At least right now it's working again. For how long, I can't say. Let's go ahead and move our fleet down to this system. Let's go ahead and build some more assault armies because we're going to need them. Just build as many as you can, game. Which is going to take a while, in hindsight. So I'll be waiting quite a while for that stuff to get built. Which means, really, change of plans, you just go wait home. Don't bother heading over here and sitting around costing me energy
System survey complete.
while we wait.
Construction complete.
You guys are currently inferior, you'll probably stay there.
Construction complete.
Once the war starts, it'll be too late. You're not going to do anything against me because, well, you can't, especially on your own.
Construction complete.
You know what, since we're here, let's go ahead and do this. Again, I was told that there's a optimal sort of design for the bastions in terms of like gun batteries to missile battery ratio, basically. I don't know what it is off the top of my head. I wasn't really listening when I was told what it was. So, yeah, we're just gonna say screw it and keep my regular gun battery, missile battery alternating ratio. It'll be good enough for me.
System survey complete.
And at least against the AI, that's probably overkill, really.
We have mastered a new technology.
Growth speed, wonderful. Yes, this will allow me to get rid of the damn it, what's it called? Fleeting. I don't know why I was thinking unyielding. Makes absolutely no sense. That's not even a person. That's not a species trait. That's a personal trait. For, I think specifically just admirals. That I think makes it so they can't emergency FTL, which is why I hate the trait. Especially if my fleet might need to emergency FTL. Or do I want this over, say... Well, it doesn't matter, those cost the same. Edict costs could be useful. Don't care for either of these two too much. Yeah, you know, given the choice, screw it. I would like to get rid of fleeting. Get my 10 years back, if you don't mind, game. For my leaders.
System survey complete.
That would be grand.
System survey complete.
And that's going to be a physics lab, and that's going to get upgraded to the max level. Then you're going to build a science lab there that'll get upgraded to a physics lab later. And shield capacitor is wonderful. Let's go and get the research speed bonus. Let's go ahead and slap this onto our ships if we can't afford it. Which I don't think we can, except for maybe you. Yes, you can afford it. Wonderful. You can't afford it though. Damn, that's a shame. Do you actually recommend both? No, you say a really game. You say afterburners. I'm thinking shield hit points. Because while yes, if you can avoid getting hit in the first place, it's better. But in Stellaris, it's physically impossible to avoid getting hit. You're guaranteed to get hit eventually. So the easiest thing to do is just make sure that if you do get hit, you're capable of defending yourself from it.
Our ships have been upgraded. System survey complete.
Is at least my opinion on the matter, so... Yeah, given my choices, game, I'll take the shield capacitors over afterburners any day of the week.
Construction complete.
Okay, you guys will get up to roughly 6K, it looks like.
Construction complete.
Yeah, 6.3 it looks like is what you're going to be hitting.
Construction complete.
Which is fine. That's more than enough, I think, for these guys' fleets. What the hell's going on with them?
System survey complete.
Oh, you can't go there. I wanted you to go there, but oh well. If you can't, you can't. That's not a good place to hide, game. Hope you realize that. One of these systems is 2 planets. Is it you? Yeah, okay, you're the one with that. It's the 2 planets, okay. I'm gonna upgrade you. No, I can't wait until I can learn how to open up a gateway. What was that? I don't know. Leader trait for you.
Complete.
Why would it pop up here? That makes no sense. It shouldn't have. There's no reason for it to. Upgrade that all the way. Which really just means 1 level because that's all we have.
Construction complete.
You're missing the missile battery.
Construction complete.
Okay, once you're upgraded, how many more armies do you have to build? 5 more. Okay, next part. This part actually needs to end. So next part will probably be the war, but I think I'm going to stop this recording session here and I'll record the other 2 parts at a later date. Yeah, really not sure what the hell's going on with the Kelazon Republic. They lost these stuff and now they lost this stuff. Maybe it's the Ravengers, I don't know, but I don't think they completely destroy outposts. I think they do the same thing. Well, yes, they have to do the same thing because it happened. I got attacked by some before and I didn't lose my outposts. In a test game. Actually, it wasn't a test game, it was a multiplayer game that I was playing with Shadow. I had gotten attacked by a group of marauders that were passing through my space. And yeah, they blew up a lot of my mining stations and research stations and whatnot, but I never lost the system, so I don't know why the Kelazon are losing systems. Because I don't think there's anything that should result in them losing their systems. Maybe a Leviathan? I'm not sure. I've never had a system get attacked by a Leviathan. And that's mostly because there's not very many Leviathans that move out of the system they're in. I think really the only ones that do that is the goat, the dragon or whatever the hell it's called. The Wraith Dragon, I think is what it's called. But I could be wrong about the name, but either way, the dragon thing. I think is the only one that moves out. So, yeah. And I don't recall in a test war that I did against these guys that there was any Leviathans in this area, so I'm not quite sure what the deal is there. There's no reason for them to be losing systems as far as I can tell. But they are. So, okay. We'll just have to live with that fact, clearly. And before I actually end this part, though, quick reminder that the channel no longer gets any ad revenue from any ads I do play on the videos. I don't know if any ads actually are. I think YouTube does try to play ads when possible on videos, even if the channel can't monetize the video. Mostly just so that they can make money. Although I could be wrong about that, so obviously don't quote me on that. But yes, so like I said, channel doesn't make any ad revenue, so there are ways to help support the channel if you want to. There's a Patreon down in the description, or a Patreon link down in the description for doing basically small monthly donations is the idea behind it. There's a PayPal if you want to do periodic larger donations. And then, of course, affiliate links. both Degree Man Gaming and Humble Store whenever possible. Yeah, by whenever possible, I mean if I can get a link for both, there's a link for both. If there's only a link for one of them, there's only a link for one of them. Most games I can get a link for both, though. But yes, so any of those links down in the description will help support the channel. Obviously for the affiliate links, it's only if you buy something using it, but yeah, that should be pretty obvious. But I will see you all in the next part, where we will probably be declaring war on the Kelazon Republic because our army buildup is almost complete, our navy is good enough, these guys are down to inferior, probably because of whatever the hell is causing them to lose systems. I'm seriously not sure what it is, because I don't think either of these systems have planets either, so I don't think it's rebels that I just haven't met yet. Because that doesn't seem particularly likely. And like I said, I don't believe these systems have any colonized systems from them. Could be wrong about that though, I really could be, I don't know. Well, yeah, we'll find out what the hell's going on with the Kelazon later, it seems. But yes, until next time, goodbye and farewell.